Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Hong Kong and the Kowloon Cricket Club. What a day we had yesterday for the first day of the Hong Kong World Sixes, the 2017 edition. It's day 2 today, and to kick us off, we've got an exhibition match for you. It's the Hong Kong women, known affectionately here as the Red Dragons, taking on the Cricket Hong Kong Dragons. Some of these lads have only started playing the game a couple of years ago. It promises to be a beauty to start, and to join me in commentary is Chris Rogers.
Thank you, Ryan, and what a day it was yesterday too. We had some amazing cricket by Pakistan, who led the tables. The surprise package in the under-19 Bangladeshi players, wasn't it?
Fantastic. Didn't they love a dance? Chris, I know that you like a dance on the floor, and they were fantastic. Here are the two teams, the Hong Kong women and the Hong Kong Dragons. The Dragons lost the toss, and the women decided to bowl first. And they're going to take best use of this wicket on a fresh strip and a beautiful day here in Hong Kong.
The sun is shining, and what a setting we have here again. In the middle of the Kowloon high-rise, Ryan. What a place to be.
What a day it was yesterday. Now, Eddie Yang and Bobby Chan are going to lead us off for the Dragons.
Play.
And here we go. First ball of the day is a bit of a wild one. A little no-y to start us off, and they're going to get an extra to go with it.
Maybe a few nerves there. First ball for Kerry Chan.
Oh, I've no doubt, some nerves. First time that we've that's probably been on the live stream all around the world.
So wides and no balls are not re-bowled in this game, Ryan?
No, just it's an exhibition game, so we don't want to be too harsh. There's a better delivery. She's back on the mark now, and they're going to scamper a leg by to start us off. Now, the Hong Kong women are on the up in the world. They recently won the East Asia Cup here in Hong Kong. And as we've seen right around the world, the women's cricket is on the up. The last World Cup was absolute beaut. Through the covers there. And Ang's going to get a couple.
Bobby.
Just a little slip there from the non-striker Bobby Chan, and they nearly didn't come back for 2, but in the end nearly got 3 with an overthrow.
Good delivery there, nice and full. Going to look for 2 on the offside. Good piece of fielding.
Kerry Chan, the first ball, there was probably a few nerves there, but she settled in quite well here.
Her length has been outstanding.
We didn't always see the greatest bowling yesterday, did we?
Oh, no. No, sirree.
With over 200 sixes.
Again, good delivery. Just going to take the 1. Mariko Hill down there at deep mid-off. Wait till she bowls. They call her the Rocket. Fantastic throwing arm. Good over so far, just 7 off. And again, it's a good delivery. There's a chance for a run out, but they make it home. End of the first one, it's none for 8, none for 9.
Athletic fielding there from Kerry Chan. Tell you what I'd like to see though, Ryan. Talked up the Hublot power sign yesterday. No one hit it. Imagine we got hit in this game.
I would love to see a little 12, of course. If you can hit that sign, that's 12. Keanu Gill, one of the favourite ladies here at the Kowloon Cricket Club, will take up the attack. And chance there, no. Going to get a single down the ground.
The centre. 5 to come.
Keanu has been a member of this Red Dragons team for quite some time. Very good batsman. High ball. Chance here. Is anyone going to get there? No, she can't get a hold of it. Going to scamper back for 2.
Be a hard catch that when you have to turn round, looking up, not exactly sure where that ball is. You did say the Red Dragons, Ryan. I'm told here by Director of Cricket at Kowloon, Charlie Burke, that the girls actually made their own Twitter feed.
This could be the first boundary of the morning. It's going to fine leg. Is it going? Yes, it is. There you go. There's the first boundary.
So, yeah, the women's Twitter, at Red Dragons.
You love your Twitter too. Be all over that.
I think they're searching for some followers, so hopefully we can get them a few.
Down the ground. There's a maximum. The first one of the day. And a nice shot there. We know it's a short boundary here at Kowloon, but to the leg side for the lefty, in that area, it is tiny. Good comeback there from Keanu Gill, right up there in the block hole. Eddie Yang can't do anything with it.
This is the harder end to bowl from, isn't it, Ryan? The boundary, the straight boundaries are so small, you have to get your length right.
A little bit of shape there, and it's going to be whipped away down to fine leg, and there's another boundary. And Eddie Yang has got the motors running. End of 2, it's none for 27.
Eddie Yang just helping that on its way down to a vacant fine leg. It's pretty quick here too at Kowloon Cricket Club.
I'd like $1 for every time I saw you nudge one down to fine leg for a run.
I might have been all right in 6s, no fine leg.
And there's the 6. That was a good hit. The left arm offie. Bobby Chan can only get it maybe for 2, and he will get 2.
Just towed there by Bobby Chan. Looked like he was trying to take that leg side. Got it right on the end of the bat. Went out to a cover area.
Again, gets to it on the front. Half a chance here. Mariko Hill does not drop these catches, and she takes it. The ladies have got the first. Mariko Hill is an absolute gun in the field, and at no point was she ever going to drop that.
That's the old crocodile style catching too, but no worries at all.
Jansu Hal has a wicket, and she'll be pretty happy about that.
Is that the catching technique you taught him down here?
I wasn't the fielding coach. I'm going to say that was Charlie Burke. Blame the batting on me, but not the fielding. Eddie Yang has been going well, and he's going to go down the ground here for 4. Powerfully struck. A good shot. He moves to 25 off 11 and on the brink of maybe a retirement. Of course, in this competition, if you get to 31, you've got to walk away and sit down for a while. Oh, and he tried to hit that into the bleachers, and he'll get a leg by.
We're on a slight angle here. I thought maybe an LB shout was on the offering there.
Batsman, she's coming left arm around and they're 2 to come.
So here's Ming batting at 3, the young man that was signed by the Sydney Sixers. As he hoiks that away to leg side, a good leg spin bowler, and had a great time at the Big Bash last year with the Sydney Sixers side.
That's good.
One to go. Chan Ha has got 1 for 7 and needs to get out of the over well. Down the ground again is well struck, and it's 4 more. Good shot from Eddie Yang there. It's a pretty good shot down the ground. So here they are, the national team this morning, going through their paces. Well, let me tell you, there is a bit of niggle between the ladies and the Dragons.
I've heard both sides are up for it.
Absolutely. This is bragging rights for at least 365 days. Shanzing Shazad will come on, and she, later on as well, can hit a long rock. And she starts with a little bit of a sniff to Ming. She gets a dot.
Maybe just a hint of in-swing there as well.
So Eddie Yang is on 29 at the other end, and Ming is just starting his way and wants to hit it hard, and he's going to get a wide there with an extra one. Just remembering that won't be re-bowled.
So you do much work with these batsmen, right?
I did. While I was here, I tried to help out as much as I could. Like I say, a lot of these players never saw the game of cricket before in their lives, only a year or so ago.
Eddie Yang looks a likely type. Hits them straight.
There's a couple of lads. Nigel's son was a tennis professional.
Right.
And he's now a tennis coach up at Hong Kong Cricket Club, and decided, well, I better have a crack at this game. Just got to be told that in this match you got to retire at 30. So Eddie is on his way. Well batted. And here he is, Nigel's son. Let me tell you, he won't die wondering. As Ming tries to whack that down the ground, and a good piece of fielding there from Chan has kept it to 1.
All right. Nigel's son didn't learn running between the wickets in tennis, I can tell you that. Had no interest.
Well, I will say that the Dragons, as they're progressing, their lack of cricket knowledge occasionally just lets them down a little bit. But like I say, learning all the time. He clips that away to deep square, and they'll pick up a single as Mariko Hill cleans up. A good over so far for the ladies. After 5 balls, only 6 off it. Fully a bit loose, and that's going to be taken away. It's a shame, but that's the end of the over, and she goes for a boundary.
Would have been a brilliant over until that one. Just a full toss, outside leg, helped on its way by Lee Ka Ming.
Yeah, you can't bowl there.
It's easy pickings there, isn't it?
So 1 over to go. The Dragons are 51 for 1, and it's going to be the skipper to finish up proceedings for the ladies, Mariko Hill. Again, Mariko was signed, I'm pretty sure, to the Melbourne Renegades in the women's BBL for a season. And here she comes. Beautiful sight on action. As they pick up a single off the first ball.
Well, she's been impressive in the field, and that looked a good delivery, didn't it?
Yeah, she's an impressive young lady. Good little bit of shape away from the right-handers generally, and will no doubt be one of the top order with the bat. Ming starts to move in the crease, and that's well bowled. And they'll run it by, one of those things that yesterday really started to get under my skin, Chris.
That's almost the perfect spot you have to be, isn't it? Just outside off, full pitching on the crease. They're the ones that we found were hardest to hit.
It's a good piece of bowling, and it's a drop chance. It was a hot one, but she got a hand to it but couldn't quite get it. Could be a run out here, and there will be a great piece of fielding from the ladies, and they got their second wicket.
Well, the fairly caught ball by Ricky there. Great fielding by
Here's the half chance. It was a good reaction and almost plucked it. Nice piece of fielding. And it's all she wrote. And umpire Sharoy Batcher, no difficulty in giving that decision. So we're halfway through the final over, and so far it's been a good one for the ladies. That is going to cost them 6, though. That's a beautiful shot from Nigel over the leg side for 6.
You can see he likes that leg side. He's got that open stance. Clears that front leg, and that was in the slot.
Holds the bat very high, a la Adam Gilchrist.
I think you like that. It's a solid unit, is Nigel.
As you can see there, very high bat grip. It should give a lot better elevation. So Mariko Hill needs to stay off his pads. That's better, but that's a good shot down the ground, and that's going to be 4 more. Fantastic piece of cricket.
Well, that's a great piece of timing. He didn't actually swing that hard, and that's almost carried over the boundary.
1 to go. And the Dragons at 64 for 2 are in a pretty good position. That's a beautiful cricket shot down the ground. Slower ball, full toss, picked it and dispatched it for 4 to finish it off. A good piece of batting there from Nigel's son has seen his team reach 68 for 2 off their allotted 5 overs. Just got the length wrong there, Mariko, and paid the price. So there's the scorecard. Eddie Yang was fantastic at the top of the order with 30 from his 15 rocks and was retired. And then a little cameo from Nigel's son, 17 from...
They're chasing a total of 68. They'll think that that's gettable, Ryan?
Absolutely. They won't go down. They will not go down swinging, that's for sure. Now let's have our first match today. Let's go down to Cat on the boundary with a toss of the coin.
Yes, our first match will be 1v8. So it's Pakistan v the MCC, Samit Patel and Sohail Tanvir join me. Boys, let's get this toss underway. Your call?
Heads.
Heads is the call. And it is heads. So what would you like to do?
We're going to bowl first.
And your reason for that?
We'll just try and chase down whatever they get. Obviously, they're a good unit, top seed. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game.
They definitely are a good unit. They're undefeated. What's your plan of attack?
I think we try and exploit their batting. They've obviously got some good players, but I think that's their best way to try and win the game.
All the best.
Thank you.
So how are you looking like a bit of a rock star this morning with the sunnies on? You're going to bat first. Thoughts on that?
I'm happy either way. I mean, we have good batting unit as well. I mean, guys are batting well. I mean, and bowling wise, we have all bowlers who can bowl well. So I'm happy that we're batting first, and we'll try to put a good total on the board and defend it.
You must be happy that you're undefeated, but what's been your advice to the boys in order to improve today and make it to that final?
Well, not really, just to keep it going. I mean, the way we're playing, I mean, the way we're bowling and the way we're batting, because this is very shorter format. So if you have a 1 or 2 bad hours, you can lose the game. So idea is to keep focus on the games, because now this is what matters. I mean, because semi and final are coming up, so we're looking forward for it.
Good luck.
Cheers, thank you.
So there we have it. The MCC won the toss and elected to bowl.
Thanks, Kat. Well, that will be a fantastic game. Quite noticeable. Pakistan loved bowling first yesterday, and pretty much restricted every team to around the 80. As we have a look at some of the highlights from this innings, that was a half chance there from Keanu Gill that she couldn't quite hang on, and then she paid the ultimate price.
Eddie Yang played a beautiful innings there. Took it to the leg side. And there was that big hit out in the deep. Mariko Hill with a safe pair of hands. And in came Nigel Sun later to finish off the innings with a couple of big strikes. But 68, it'll be a competitive score for the Dragons, and a tough chase for the Red Dragon women. But that last over, probably just the icing on the cake there, 16. That did the damage for the Dragons.
Well, have a look at it. It's an absolute perfect day here in Hong Kong. And the Kowloon Cricket Club, with the skyscrapers all around it, one of the most unique cricket grounds in all of the world, is looking an absolute treat. So plenty of cricket coming up later on today, folks, so don't go away. At 8:45, Pakistan, the number 1 seed, will take on the MCC in what promises to be an absolute belting game of cricket to start. If you might have just missed, the MCC have won the toss and they're going to bowl first. And to lead us off in this one, it's going to be Lee Ka Ming bowling his left arm leg spin against Keanu Gill and Mariko Hill.
Play.
Starts with a full toss and gets away with it.
I think it is a no ball.
There's a freebie, a no-ie, just to remind you that in this exhibition match they don't bowl those again.
So who are the women players to look out for here?
Well, this one right here, the rocket, Mariko Hill, knows how to hit a long rock. She's going to get you would have thought a leg side wide, but no, umpire missed that one. Probably got it right, to be fair to him. As you can see, Ming lands his leggy quite often.
Yeah, handy little leg spin that. Has quite a high action. Does he turn it?
He does turn it. As Hill comes down the wicket and is knocked over, clean as a whistle, the girls lose a big one.
Top of off. That's how you do it, isn't it? I think we found yesterday too that the spin bowlers who had a bit of variation, could turn the ball, they would made the difference.
Yeah, pace on a small ground seemed to go the distance. Coming down the wicket there, Mariko just seemed to york herself.
That's centre.
Coming in now, Shanzeen Shahzad, and like I said, she will not die wondering.
Right arm over, 2 to come.
Ming on the leg side is hampered away for 4, and she's underway.
That's what you want first up, isn't it? Little full toss just outside leg. Just tickle it down the fine leg for a boundary.
As you just saw there, plenty of support here for the ladies. Just on the leg side, just to Erd, and she whipped it away nicely. One to go here from Ming, and it's a goodie. And it's the end of the over. We're 9 for 1 off the first over.
So, Ryan, I'd like to know a little bit about cricket here in Hong Kong and the development of it over the last few years.
Oh, it's been one of the major reasons why Charlie Burke and now Simon Cook and Mark Wright, they're all promoting the game here in Hong Kong. And, you know, we've seen the national team go from strength to strength, qualifying for World Cups, the ladies as well. But the local cricket people here in Hong Kong, it's been a very big push to try and get them into the game. And it's Nigel's son going to bowl the second over. And he's underway with a single there. And they are starting to really accept the game here and want to be a part of it, which is a fantastic thing. That's a wide one, and it's got to be called a wide.
It's a little bit of outswing there from Nigel's son. Showed a bit of talent in this game, hasn't he, when he came out with the bat? Heaved a few over the leg side.
Oh, he's got a wicket. She's played it on, and the ladies lose their second wicket with only 12 on the board. As you can see here, tried to hoik it away on the onside, got the inside edge, and she's on her way. Nigel's son is having a good day.
He's just trying to drag it over to the vacant mid-wicket area. Probably needed to go a touch straighter.
Gary Chan is going to be the new batsman, a left-hander. It generally opens the batting in the longer form of the game. They're going to get a single here. And again, Gary Chan is another great story. Didn't even know what the game of cricket was only a couple of seasons ago. Yeah, just getting back to it, Bucky, the promotion of the game here in this country has been very good, and it's been one of the highlights from Cricket Hong Kong over the last 4 to 5 years at least. Cricket has always been played in Hong Kong for over 100 years, you know, with British rule. And now that the British have gone, doesn't matter. Cricket is still getting bigger and bigger, which is fantastic.
Well, you only have to look at the two clubs, Kowloon Cricket Club and Hong Kong Cricket Club.
That's going to be a wide, and they'll get a couple for that.
But they're amazing facilities, aren't they? Because they're social clubs. It's not just cricket, of course. There's all sorts of sports here, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. The Kowloon Cricket Club, for instance, is a 7-year waiting list if you want to get on board. But it's not just a cricket club, like you say. It has football, it has lawn bowls, it has squash, it has tennis, it has hockey, it has swimming, it has it all.
Badminton, I saw.
It's not my game, badminton, I've got to admit. Buck, it wasn't quite agile enough. And here's what's coming up next. Pakistan, the top dog, are going to take on the MCC. Ka-U Lin bowling his left arm offies. He's going to go for a wide to start with. A good ball there, and she gets away with it. Going to go for one. A good piece of fielding out there from Ming. We'll get a couple. Good backing up as well.
She got hold of this one, and for a second there I thought that was sailing over the leg side boundary, but great piece of fielding out there in the deep.
Gary Chan tries to hoy that away on the leg side. It's a dot ball, and pressure is mounting.
I think she slogs like I used to. Ryan could only take it onto the leg side. Didn't know what the offside was for.
Well, there you go. Another one on the onside. Going to come back for two, are they? They are, and they'll get there. Good running. And unlike you, Chris, I reckon Carrie's actually hit a few sixes in her life. Edge could be out, and he's out. The third gun goes down for the ladies.
We saw a couple of catches by the wicket keeper yesterday, but it wasn't often, was it, because of where they stood? But that was a genuine outside edge. Once again, trying to heave to the leg side.
Carrie was good. And it's Jennifer Davies, the wiki, moved to Kowloon Cricket Club this year, saw the light and came down from the hill from Hong Kong Cricket Club to join Kowloon. And if you think I'm a little one-sided when it comes to Kowloon...
There's no rivalry, is there?
No, not at all. It's us versus them here. Like you say, though, two very, very great clubs, and they get together without, no doubt, the foundation stone of Hong Kong Cricket, Kowloon Cricket Club and the Hong Kong Cricket Club. As Davies comes down and gets one, and due to those two, and now we've seen the emergence of wonderful clubs like the Pakistan Association. Little Saiwan has been a fantastic story. They've grown and grown, so you know they keep producing national players, and that's why the national team are in a position where they are currently fourth on the World Cricket League table, and needing to win probably one game against Papua New Guinea to stay ahead of Kenya and have automatic qualification to the World Cup qualifiers in Zimbabwe.
You did a lot of coaching here, Ryan. Did you teach them how to back up?
Square.
Well, tried to, but
Not sure quite understanding the rules there, but
the funny thing is now when we talk about backing up,
not even in the screen.
you've got to get a bit of a head start if you're lacking a bit of pace.
Well, I'd love to see a man cat in the sixes.
Oh, come on. We've seen that too often in the world now.
Yeah.
That should be banned, the old man cat.
Saw that recently in a Pakistan domestic game.
Oh. Eddie Ang bowling has bowled a beaut. She knocked him over and they've lost their third wicket, their fourth wicket, and the ladies are in trouble.
Brett Lee searing Yorker, that one.
In swinging Yorker, just clipped leg stump. It was a beaut. Let's have another look at it. Absolutely perfect, on the money.
Whacker, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Can't hit them.
Well, the funny thing, going back to your backing up, in world cricket now, it's almost like you can't, because blokes hit them back too hard. You can't react.
Yeah.
So that's a wide one. They'll get a couple there. And Chensa Ha is the new batsman, affectionately known as Charlotte.
I was going to say, where's Charlotte come from?
Eddie's had a good day. He made 30 with the bat, the skipper, and now he's bowling a good over.
Almost rolled his fingers over that one. Little leg cutter.
Again, that is going to be one of the great run-outs of the day. We just spoke about backing up, and there you go, right on cue. You are kidding me. She's on her way. Jennifer Davies run out in the worst possible way.
Well,
We've got to have a look at this again.
No, they thought that the game was over, but in fact you have last man standing in sixes, don't you?
You do. And that is one of the highlights of the tournament so far. What an absolute beaut. We got to see that again. Someone show me that again. I still can't believe it.
Couldn't do it if he tried.
What a shocking way to get out. Don't back up, Buck. That's what I just said. It clipped away down to third man. They'll take a boundary.
Well, if she wins it from here, it'll be one of the great stories.
It will be. Of course, in sixes cricket, last man stands. Here's the wicket. She clips it back straight. Jennifer Davies doing the right thing. Backs up. And oh dear. That is not great if you're a batsman.
But either batsman can be right. That's how it works out.
So Charlotte is the last man standing for the Hong Kong ladies. And they need a few off the last one. It's 40 to win.
It's right up.
I wonder if this is the perfect time for the old Hublot sign to come in, Spucky. You get 12 if you can hit that. First one, she whacks through cover, a beautiful shot and some good fielding. Restricts it to 1, maybe 2. Yes, they do.
I would love to see a maximum out there. That would be an amazing hit. And no, I didn't hit many sixes, Ryan. But I hit one more test six than you, so we'll leave it at that.
I knew that was coming at some point. Another nice shot to the offside, a cover drive. They're looking for 2, and they're probably in a little bit of trouble, but makes her ground. Well run.
Safe. Big dive at the end.
What did we make? About 3,000 or 4,000 test runs between us? We are a team, Buck. We're a commentary team.
Stuart Broad, thanks for coming. I think the boundary were as big as, it was at Cardiff. It was about the same size as the boundary here. It was a top edge.
Don't say that, because when you're talking to your grandkids, it'll be you got inside it and helped us on the way for a massive 6. So halfway through the last, and the Cricket Hong Kong Dragons look like they're going to take this one out. Nice bit of in-swing. They've got to get a leg by, will they? Jennifer Davies scrambling, gets one, gets there.
Well, I think they were both up for this game, weren't they? There were bragging rights on offer, but it's been played in a very good spirit.
I think the Dragons will make sure the ladies know that they're the kings.
The @Red Dragons Hong Kong women, isn't it?
It is. Make sure you get onto their Twitter feed. That might be a leg side wide. Yeah, make sure you're following us on Twitter all through today. Facebook. We're everywhere. We're live streaming the world, Chris.
I think there was a huge following yesterday.
As they're going to scamper, probably get a bye there. And that'll do it for us in this exhibition match. Cricket Hong Kong Dragons prevail over the ladies. Like you say, played in great spirit. But all congratulations to the Dragons. And they'll be pretty happy, and let me tell you, they know how to celebrate this.
Well, you think they'll be over in that parading tent later today?
Oh, they'll be there, don't worry about that, and good on them. Might join them at some point. So there's the tail of the tape. The ladies, the batting, they just couldn't get underway. They couldn't get momentum after they lost the big wicket of Mariko Hill.
Yeah, it was a beautiful piece of bowling by Li Ming, the leg spinner who did Mariko in the flight. And as we see the bowling statistics, you can see that the Hong Kong Dragons will be happy with their work. And as you said, they'll be celebrating a hard-fought victory later today.
Well, that's the beauty of playing at 8 o'clock in the morning. You got all day to celebrate, Buck. And why wouldn't you? Have a good day.
Well, there'll be a few sore heads floating around today, though, but I think the Hong Kong Dragons will be leading the charge.
I tell you what they do well here in Hong Kong, and that's know how to back up. So it'll be another big day here in Hong Kong. There's the match summary as the Dragons 68 for 2 from their overs were a little too good for the national ladies side. And now, after the completion of the game, let's go down to Kat, who's got some interviews.
We'll then be able to tell you who's going to come up in the semi-final.
Yes, I'm here with the captain, Mariko Hill. Mariko, not the result you were after. What did you make of that unbelievable run out towards the end there?
Well, to be honest, everything that can happen in cricket, I think that's the most unfortunate run out that can happen. But at least it was good entertainment, I think.
We'll be watching a replay of that because our commentators called it one of the highlights of the tournament.
Really? Well, for Jennifer, I don't think it'd be too nice, but I'm definitely going to egg her on for that.
Tell us, what does it mean to the girls to play in this tournament? It's such a famous tournament, the Hong Kong Sixers.
It's definitely incredible. It's an international event basically, and the amount of live stream that would happen and go out to the world, I think it's good exposure for women's cricket.
Certainly is. And tell us what's coming up for the team.
So we've got a pre-tour coming up to India. That's for a week, and then after that we're going straight to the World Cup qualifiers in Thailand. And that's a massive tournament in terms of funding for women's cricket.
Are you surprised by how far you've come? Because everyone I speak to is just amazed at the progression of this team in recent years.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say the local development in the team has been immaculate. From a team that used to be predominantly Westerners or expats, now 70%, 80% of the team is all local Hong Kong Chinese-based team, and we have improved out of sight as well.
Certainly have. Well, all the best for the rest of the year, and thanks for your time.
No worries. Thank you.
Back to you guys.